Hey, what's going out there, world? Donta Holliman here again, shooting another video for you guys. And this video is about the feeder matrix review. Now, I had to do a review about this because I've been seeing a lot of hype about it, and I come to find out it's actually a pretty good program. Um, they don't really go too much into detail about it on the main page. I think they could have did better on that, because they have it set up where you have to just read everything. And I have to be honest, a lot of people these days are just flat out lazy. They would rather see a video, and I don't know, for some reason that grabs most people's attention, a video explaining everything versus actually sitting down and reading it. But they call it's a feeder program, and a lot of people don't understand what feeder programs are. So I just wanted to break it down to why this is a good program. Okay, so let's say that you're marketing something and the cost might be $50 to $100 to get in, and even though that's not a whole lot of money, to some people it is, and they might be interested in getting into your opportunity, but they just might not have the money at the time. That's why it's a good thing to always have a feeder program somewhere. Now feeder matrix isn't the only feeder program out there. Another good one is free two bots, and I'm gonna be doing a review about that later on. But right now we're just gonna focus on feeder matrix. And when people tell you that they don't have the money to join your other opportunity, you can always send them to something cheaper that they can get into and also make some money until they make enough money to get into your offer. But the feeder matrix is it's a pretty good one to get into because anybody can afford it. I mean, who doesn't have $1.75? If a person tells you that they don't have $1.75, they just probably just really just don't want to join you, and they're not really serious about making additional income. And come to find out, feeder matrix also has great income potential. I mean, it might be hard for you to believe, but if you go ahead and just check it out and see what it really offers, you have the ability to turn $1.75 into almost 100K. And if you good, and if you really get out there and get on your grind, you can make that 100K in about 90 days. Now, I am involved in Feeder Matrix as well. I got into it just so I could do a good review on it, and I just wanted to see how it works. And it's actually working. For $1.75, you'd be surprised how much money you can make with this program. It's not hard to sell $1.75 program to anybody. I mean, especially if you're willing to go ahead and print up some postcards or business cards, and willing to hit the streets. That's another thing people are not doing. They want to stay hidden behind their computer. Hit the streets, man, and you'd be surprised. Everybody's worried about money. They see something out there for $1.75. I mean, they're not gonna feel too bad if they don't make any money. But if they don't make any money, same as anything else, it's because they didn't get out there and hustle. But $1.75 is nothing. And if a person gets in and doesn't make any money, like I said, it's all on them. But they're not gonna feel as bad. So what's $1.75? I think this is a great program for newbies. You know, they don't know really too much what they're getting into. They don't have the experience. They don't have the training. With Feeder Matrix, that's the actual product. What they do is they give you a lot of digital download that actually schools you on how to market, and actually they give you a whole bunch of other cool stuff too. It's not just about marketing in your product. They give you tips on weight loss and all type of other things that you can learn about, and that can be helpful in your life. Self motivation and all type of different things. And overall, this is a pretty good. It's a pretty good program. I was surprised. Like I said, I got into it just to see if it would work, and next thing you know, I started getting emails from PayPal telling me, "Oh, well, such and such just sent you money," and it's just like, whoa. So it does work. And another thing I like about it is it's person to person. The company has nothing to do with it. You know, it's people helping people, and you working person to person. So people pay you directly, and you get your money. You go into your PayPal or your Solid Trust, however you have it set up. You see that that person has sent you your money, and you go in your back office and you activate them. It's so simple. You know, you only need 4 people on your front line to begin to be successful. But when you're dealing with the matrix, I never depend on just the first whatever they tell you. If they tell you need 2 people or 3 people or 4 people, even after I get them 2, 3, or 4 people, I continuously get as many people as I can, and I teach my team to do the same thing. You know, you want your matrix to continuously move. So that's just a little review about the feeder matrix program. It's a good program for people who just starting out, and it's also a good program for people who are also marketers but deal with people who telling them that they just don't have the money to start. So this is a good place to send them. You know, start them somewhere, help them make some money here, and then coach them and help them follow you into your primary business. That's why it's called a feeder program. A lot of people not using feeder programs because they don't understand them, but it's another good way to make some money, and I would suggest you check it out. You know, especially if you're new or you just need something else to fall back on for the people who can't join you right now in your primary business. So that's my review for the feeder matrix, and see you guys at the top. You heard.